Hey, it's me again, and just like to update you on the new things that have been released for the iPod Touch. As you can see at the bottom of my screen, I have 5 icons in my dock instead of 4. You can change this through the program called Customize. And here's a program called Sand, where you might have played this online. It's a bunch of sand falling down through the screen. You can see there's water, sand, salt, and oil, and they all react accordingly. And I just built some stone, and you can see it gathers as more falls. And I'll select the fire option, and you think fire would burn, and so okay, fire, and then it reacts to the oil, and you can see it burns up slowly in the little path. So this program's fun to play around with, and it's still in development, and you can find it on iPodTouchFans.com. And next, I'll show you a really interesting program called Photoboard. And if you've ever heard of Microsoft Surface, it's very similar to that. You can load images. I like this menu option where you can just touch the screen, and you just slide and let go, and then it loads the default image, and you can drag it around anywhere you want, turn it, enlarge it if you drag with 2 fingers. As you can see, I can zoom in as much as I want. I can warp it or like flip it around or drag it wherever I want and go in really deep for quality. And that's just fun to play with. And if you have a bunch of pictures, you can organize them and use the group option, and it organizes them accordingly. And so now I'm going to show you some new features of iPhysics. It was 0.7 last time I showed you. This is 0.9 or 0.09.8, and no, 0.9.8. Sorry. And see, I have a lot of new levels and or map packs, and here's one called the Rod's Moto pack, and I find it really interesting because the developer somehow found a way to control the objects using buttons, and this adds a whole new level to the game. And as you can see, you have to get the blue ball to the red square, and you can still draw things on the screen like in the original version. And ooh, looks like I got it there. So now if I just carefully, it was too hard. So it's very accurate. And a new feature is you shake the iPod to get either a main menu button or a restart button, and so you don't have to exit the program every time you want to change levels. And so next I'll show you another new feature where you can draw solid lines instead of just shapes. So things react accordingly to this line. If I draw a ball, it will fall and then get stuck right there. So that's also one of my big updates that I really like. And thanks Raymond for making this awesome program. I forgot to thank him in the first video, but next I'll show you iSnake, which is based on the accelerometer in the Touch, and it's really hard to show without me losing really easily, but you rotate it and then you try to get the apples, and you're the green snake. And yep, okay, it's cool because as you die, the balls kind of roll around and bounce according to which way your iPod's oriented. And yeah, they just kind of bounce around. And so next I'll show you some improvements to the Game Boy Advanced emulator GPS phone. And you can see I've still the same ROMs. Actually, I'm not going to start a new game. I can load a saved game, which is saved directly like from a screenshot from the actual game, and not like a slave slot in the game. And you can see I've changed my skin to a more simplistic and less screen hogging version. And so this is Fire Emblem, and it's running at full speed, and I really enjoy this game actually. It's a RTS strategy game. It's sometimes hard to like control stuff because I have pretty fat fingers, but I assume for the normal person it works quite well. And right now I'm using one of my people to change one of my other people into having a turn again by playing music for him. And you can see he's dancing around and doing a little dance, and now he has another turn. So that's cool. And another really, really great feature about this new version is that I can just touch the top center of the screen, and it will ask me to save, and I'll say yes, and I don't have to exit the program to load a new ROM. So just like iPhysics, you can seamlessly switch between ROMs or levels without having to exit. And so that's basically it. I don't really have any much else to show you. My theme is, I mentioned in the last video, I haven't changed it. And I just want to mention that a lot of you have been asking me where I get my ROMs from, and I legally can't tell you that, and I own all my ROMs legally because I have the physical cartridges of those games like in my house. So I don't want to encourage any illegal ROM downloading, but if you do have the cartridges, you can find a site legally and download them, or you can just use a ripper. So thanks again for stopping by. I hope all my subscribers are happy with this video. I'm surprised how many I got. So take care, and hopefully there are more coming. Thanks.